What's going on, guys? This is Magic Potter here, bringing you a Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Oh, sorry about that, spaz. So anyway, we're getting right into this battle because honestly, it takes like 10 minutes, and I only have 10 minutes to record. Like literally, each video it only lets me go up to 10, which is sort of stinky. I don't know how to change that, but yeah. I'm trying to get my voice a little louder so that like in the last battle, it was the last Mono Ice team. It was the last battle for our Mono Ice team, and I think that you can like barely even hear my voice. So that's not really good. So I'm gonna try to talk louder with the music a little quieter. So as you can see, my opponent has the White Herb on his Infernape, which is pretty creative. I mean, I don't know why he has that on there because Infernape's not really taking a hit anyway, so whatever. I do go for the Psych Shock, and my it's gonna get soaked up with that Greninja who comes in. Here I go for the Cradily here, predicting wait. It's gonna move right here. I gotta move it over here. There. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. So anyway, I try to get, he actually is a physical Greninja for the time being. Oh, there's a book there. There we go. Anyway, I try to get the Infestation on him so that he can't switch out, but he's actually going to switch out into the Venusaur before I get the Infestation off, which is sort of a shame, but the residual damage on a possible Mega Venusaur is always good. He is a Mega, so that's that, and then, yeah. He's getting the Toxic off, which is a very good play because this Cradily can just eat up moves, just eat it up, and to get that residual damage on him is a very good play. So, yeah. So I go for the Amnesia here, predicting a special type like variant of Venusaur, that's usually what it is, but it actually surprised me, and he goes for the Power this turn. He actually misses, which is a shame for him. And then I get a critical hit here, which is pretty good for me. Critical Cradily, which is pretty cool. And then, yeah, I get hurt by the poison, and he gets hurt by the Infestation, which is, yeah. Sorry guys, I'm at a loss of words right here. I'm not as enthusiastic right now. I'm trying to get as many Wi-Fi battles in as possible, because Oras is just around the corner, so I need to get as many of these as possible. So excuse my unenthusiasm if that's what you recognize. So this may go into 2 parts just because it's such a long battle. It's not too long. It's 31 turns. We're almost a third in at this point. But yeah, there's the EQ. It comes off of that Swampert. You can just see for yourself, guys. So anyway, I got a Choice Banded Retaliate, and it doesn't even take Sean out. It must be defensive. And this Hammer-On, gonna connect. It is super effective, but it's not stabbing. It is a Stoutland. It's gonna be super effective. Not gonna take me out. Even gets a crit and doesn't take me out. So, I mean, the bulk is real. Bulk is real, guys. So I get that. That's a crit. The crits are real, guys. The crits are real. So here comes the Superior, and guess what this is? A crit. Critical hit there. No. Okay. So here comes my Ninetales. I predicted a switch and went for the Calm Mind this turn. He actually stays in. The Superiors are such a pain. When it's on your team, you're like so happy, but when it's on a different team, it can do so many things. It can be a Leechy Giga Drain stall. It can be a physical coiling stall with Iron Tail, like I have. Or it could just be a Glare Superior. I mean, there's so many things you could have. So I go for the Flamethrower on the Superior, knowing that it's gonna stain, but actually switches out, which is a pain, but I mean, whatever. I'm going to switch into Tyrantum here, predicting a physical water type attack, but he's actually mixed. He avoids it though. He avoids that attack. And this was a really risky play for my opponent because the Typhlosion is weak to my Rock Stab. So, yeah, I get the Rocks up though, so that's what I did. So, anyway, my opponent goes for the Focus Blast and just takes me completely out. Yay! So, here we go. Latios comes out. He's gonna withdraw his Typhlosion. And he goes into Silver his I'm saying a lot. I don't know why. Anyway, he goes into his Superior. I miss my Draco Meteor, which would have done a decent amount. And then I miss another one. Isn't that cute? He's gonna go for the glitter now and paralyze me, which this could be a long battle. Anyway, yeah, so my opponent wants to switch out now, sack off his Greninja, or I think he wanted to predict like a Psyshock, because after me missing 2 Draco Meteors, he might have like thought I was gonna switch it up and go for a Psyshock. I'm gonna just keep firing off the Draco Meteors, and that's gonna KO the Greninja, which is always nice. Maybe he was sad. I didn't really know his mindset. He might have been sacking it off, might have been expecting a fully para, whatever it is. Now he's gonna go into Typhlosion here and get the stones, take a quarter, and the eruption goes off as it doesn't do too much, even though he's actually no, he's at quarter health, but he's resisted. So I keep. Gosh, sorry guys, this quality is so terrible. I'm sorry. But anyway, I get fully paired, and then I switch into Ninetales, predicting an eruption. He actually goes for the extrasensory, predicting that, I believe. Because the extrasensory probably was going to do less than the eruption, so that's why I went for it. Predicting this thing. So anyway, he's just going to keep firing off the extrasensory. I really can't do anything. I don't want to switch out, because this thing is basically useless. This Ninetales is basically useless at this point, as long as it can't really do anything. Because it's paralyzed, it's not outspeeding anything. If it wasn't paralyzed, it would be able to outspeed and do other things to the Superior. So that's that. Sorry if you can hear the background noise. That's from downstairs. So now I'm upstairs. Anyway, get a little off track here. I've had so many disruptions right now. It's like through the roof. So anyway, we have 2 more minutes left. We're trying to fit it in. Let's hope that we can. My opponent goes for the extrasensory as I get the Draco off and land it. Can I? I don't know what I'm gonna name this battle. Is it gonna be a crit? Is it gonna be critical cradily, or crits for days, or a day of crits, or the hacks is real? I don't know. There's so many possibilities right here. So I do have Latios and Latias, 2 OUs. I feel I'm so sad. So anyway, I don't know where I'm getting all this from. So my opponent goes for the flamethrower. Predictable. I mean, he should have gone for the flare blitz, but he didn't. So I go for the fly because I am mixed. I mean, I'm not too physically. I'm not the best physical attacker. It's not stab, so it's not going to kill, even if it's super effective, and even if it's an infinite. But now my opponent goes for the Flare Blitz, knowing that it will kill. And it does, so good for him. So here I switch out into my, basically, I mean, I think you would know what went on here, but I go into, I believe this is my last Pokemon, I go into Latias, and he withdraws, which is a terrible play. He should have just let Infernape die, and then come in with this thing, and then, because he wasn't outspeeding, I mean, he could have come in with this thing, and then gotten a glare off on me, and, like, lived a hit, gotten a glare off, and then who knows what would have happened. But instead, he lets his Superior go down, with 20 seconds left, 15, 14, 13, 12, so basically you know what's going to go on here. Infernape going to come in, and he's going to get Shadow Balled, actually. I just got the Shadow Ball. And that's going to be the game. So thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.